Did you know that there are actually very few teachers in Greg's school that make multiple appearances throughout the books? As far as I know, there are only 6 teachers or administrators in Greg's school that made another appearance. And that is a very small number considering the number of teachers that we have been introduced to. The first person is the principal, who is only really mentioned in the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. And the principal, Mrs. Mancy's only other appearance was for this drawing in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw. Actually, as I was doing this video, I realized there were 7 teachers, as Mr. Underwood has appeared in almost every single Diary of a Wimpy Kid book. On page 34 in the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, we were introduced to Mrs. Craig, who prefers dictionaries over rock and roll. Not only is she incompetent to the point that she thinks rock and roll will ruin your brains, but she also goes back on her no consequences promise. Mr. Ray, who is the moderator of detention, made his first appearance in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw. And it wasn't until 13 books later, in Diary of a Wimpy Kid Big Shot, where he makes his reappearance. Talk about a comeback. Nurse Powell also made her introduction in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Last Straw. And she was the instructor for Greg's health class in Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Ugly Truth. I actually wonder if she got fired, because in Diary of a Wimpy Kid Old School, the nurse is a different person. Or maybe she just couldn't go to Hardscrabble Farms. We are also introduced to Miss Graziano in Diary of a Wimpy Kid Old School. And she makes another appearance in Diary of a Wimpy Kid Double Down, but she was retiring that year, and honestly, I'm glad for her. Who wants to be stuck teaching middle schoolers for almost all your life?